Hello everybody, Sparkster1701 here. Just to let everybody know, the new Siege War for Cybertron card expansion for the card game has dropped. So if you haven't seen them out by now you know. They are out in stores. So please visit your local card game retailer and pick up some boosters of the new card game. I, of course, went through a box and a half of boosters. And, like has become tradition for me, I have gotten all the battle cards already. So we're going to show off the battle cards. I've got them here in this nice new binder. So, this nice binder here. It has Bumblebee on the front. Transformers logo on the side. And we got the Autobot insignia on the back. This was put out by Ultra Pro. It's designed to hold the regular sized cards, so unfortunately it will not hold the Transformers. You can buy this at Ultra Pro's website, or you can try to see if your local retailer will get one of these in stock. This was actually sent to me. This was sent to me by YouTube subscriber Hunt Rosie, longtime friend of the channel, and friend to me personally. So, my dear, I've got it. I thank you for it. I've got all the new battle cards in here. That helped make a great way to sort through them as I went through 1.5 boxes of booster cards. I just figured this would be a great way to show this off. Alrighty, now this time around, instead of there being 81 battle cards, there are instead 64 battle cards. So there's not as many to get. Excuse me a moment, my phone's ringing. Okay, let's get started now. Card number 1 is Anticipation Engine. It's in weapon upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has a white tile in the corner. And it says, when the upgraded character attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an action, you may play it. Not bad. Oh, and as you can see, this thing comes preloaded with pages, and they are all side loaders. Let's see. Card number 2 is Backup Bag. It's a utility upgrade. It is a rare card. And it has both a white and green icon in the corner. It says, if one of your cards would cause a weapon or armor to be scrapped from the upgraded character, scrap this card instead. This will come in handy. Especially with these new Battle Masters, you might especially want to use that on some of your Transformers. Card number 3 is Basic Combat Protocol. It's a utility upgrade. It is a common card, and it has an orange tile in the corner. And it grants Bold 1 to a Transformer. Card number 4 is Battering Ram. It's a weapon upgrade. It is a rare card. It grants +2 attack to a Transformer and has a blue tile in the corner. It can only be put on trucks, and when the upgraded character does attack damage to an enemy, your opponent flips that enemy to its other mode. That can be devastating. If you can time it right. Card number 5 is Battlefield Report. It's one of the new secret action cards. It's a common card, and it has a blue tile in the corner. You play this card face down, and you reveal it when one of your characters defends. Once that happens, you will reveal it, and then you draw 2 cards. Then put a card from your hand onto the top of your deck. And then you throw it in your scrap pile after your opponent's turn. It's one of the new features from this wave of the game. Card number 6 is Battlefield Scan. It is an action card. It is uncommon. It has a black and green tile. It says that enemies can't use Brave or Stealth this turn. And for every black tile that you flip when you attack, the attacker gets Pierce 1 until the end of your turn. That'll be nice. And remember, Pierce stacks. Unlike a lot of the other abilities, Pierce stacks. So, if you've got a deck of people that are using Pierce, those will be good to have. Card number 7 is Bolster. It's a secret action. It is uncommon and it has an orange tile in the corner. You reveal this card when one of your characters defends, and it allows you to play an armor onto the defender. So that might come in handy in the right circumstances. Card number 8 is Brainstorm. Finally get some new art for it. It's an action card, it's common, and it has a blue tile. And it allows you to play an action, and then play another action. Basically, it allows you to play 3 actions. This, then another one, and then another one on top of it. Hopefully you got some good actions. Number 9 is Calculated Strike. It is an action card, it is common, and it has no tile. It has a black tile, excuse me. And it grants one of your characters +2 attack and Pierce 2 until the end of your turn. Until the end of the turn. Not bad. Card number 10 is Callous Leadership. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has a white tile in the corner. It allows you to move up to 5 damage counters from one of your Decepticon leaders that has 8 or more stars to one of your other characters. So, this would be a good way to keep some of your leaders alive. Card number 11 is Combat Dagger. It is a weapon upgrade. It is common, and it has an orange and black tile. And it grants Bold 1 to a Transformer. Card number 12 is Compact Shield. It's an armor upgrade. It is uncommon, and it grants +1 defense, and has a black tile. You can only put it onto Autobots. So that'll come in handy for an Autobot deck. Card number 13 is Covert Armor. It's an armor upgrade. It's uncommon. It grants +1 defense. It has a blue and green tile. You can only put it on a melee character. But if this upgraded character is defending against a specialist, the upgraded character gets another +1 to their defense. So, not bad. Especially with the number of specialists out there. Card number 14 is Dampening Field. It's a secret action. It's rare, and it has a white tile in the corner. You reveal it when one of your characters defends. And once that happens, your opponent can't flip more than 4 battle cards during this battle. This will definitely come in handy against some of those that really like to stack the deck in their favor. Card number 15 is Defensive Formation. It's another secret action. It's common and has an orange tile. Once again, you reveal it when one of your characters defends, and it grants each of your characters +1 defense until the end of their turn. Until the end of the turn. Not bad. Card number 16 is Device Virus. It's an action card. It's uncommon and has a black tile. It allows you to scrap one of your upgrades to then scrap up to 2 enemy upgrades of the same type as your scrapped upgrades. So you can throw out a weapon, utility, or armor, and your enemy has to throw away 2 of the similar type. So if you throw out a weapon, your enemy has to throw away 2 weapons. Or up to 2, I should say. Card 17 is Dismantle. It's an action card. It is common and has a black tile. It allows you to scrap an enemy weapon or armor. Again, nice one that can come in handy. Card number 18 is Dismantling Claw. It's a weapon upgrade. It is common and it grants +1 to an attacker. To a transformer. +1 attack to a transformer, and it has a blue and green tile. When this is scrapped from a character, it also scraps an enemy weapon. Something to bear in mind. Next up is card 19, the EM24IR Laser Launcher. It's a weapon upgrade. It is common, and it has no tiles and no flavor text, but it does grant +3 to a transformer on their attack. So, while it doesn't grant you anything but the +3 is nice. Usually we only get something as high as that as like +4 out of the grenade launcher, but you can only use it the one time. This you can keep. Alright, number 20 is Emergency Defense Field. It is an armor upgrade. It is rare and it has no tiles. If the upgraded character defends and would take an even amount of attack damage, instead it takes no attack damage. When the upgraded character defends and takes no attack damage, you scrap this card. So it's kind of a 50-50 lottery draw on it. If you can get the damage to be even, you'll be able to blunt the damage, but then you lose the defense field. It's kind of a catch-22 there. Number 21 is EMP Wave. It's an action card and a star card. It is uncommon and has 2 blue tiles, so this will be very valuable to a lot of decks. And it basically, you get to tap all the characters, yours and your enemies. So it's a good way to get some things started. Number 22 is Energy Pack. It's a utility upgrade. It is rare and has an orange icon in the corner. You can put it only on a character that has 11 stars or more, so this isn't going to show up too often. But the upgraded character gains 4 hit points. I can see that becoming a very sought-after card. Number 23 is Erratic Energy Grenade. It is a utility upgrade. It is rare and it has a black tile in the corner. At the start of your turn, do 1 damage to the upgraded character. When the upgraded character is knocked out, you do 2 damage to each enemy, basically turning your transformer into a suicide bomber. See that being used. Number 24 is Extra Padding. It's an armor upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has a blue and green tile. It grants Tough 1 to a transformer. And then, of course, when you play this on a character, you may play another extra padding. And up to 3 extra paddings can fit into 1 armor slot. This one we may have to watch for a rule errata on it, because tough generally doesn't stack. So it's nice that we can put 3 on 1, but does that upgrade tough to tough 3 in the process? That's what I'm worried about. If it does, that's great. If it doesn't do that, then kind of useless. But that's just my opinion. Card 25 is Firecon Flame. It is a utility upgrade. It is rare and has an orange tile. You can only put this on your Firecons, but then it gives each of your Firecons bold 1. So, pretty nice to have. Especially since all 3 Firecons are in this wave. My brother managed to get all of them. Card number 26 is Forcefield. It's an armor upgrade. It is common and it has a white tile. If the upgraded character would take 5 or more attack damage, instead scrap this card and the upgraded character takes 4 attack damage. So it's going to upgrade from an earlier card. That's a nice one to have. Number 27 is Frag Toss. It is an action card. It is common and has a white tile. Basically, it's best used on Decepticons. Your opponent chooses one of their characters and does 1 damage to it. If your starting team was only Decepticons, your opponent does 1 more damage to the chosen character. Nice. See, sometimes it is good to be bad. Card number 28 is Fuel Cache. It is an action card and a star card. It is uncommon, and it has white, orange, and blue tiles. It says here, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If they include at least a white, an orange, and a blue, put them all into your hand. Otherwise, scrap them. Nice. That's going to turn up a few times. Card 29 is Full Loadout. It is an action card and a star card. It is uncommon and it has 2 orange tiles. It allows you to choose one of your characters. You may play a weapon, an armor, and a utility onto it. So you can pretty much fully deck out a character if you can get it at the right time. Card number 30 is Heat of Battle. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has a white tile. It says all characters get bold 3 and tough 3 until the end of the turn. So that one can go either way. So watch for it when it appears on the battlefield. Card number 31 is Heroic Team Up. It is an action card and a star card. It is rare, and it has an orange and blue tile. It says for you to tap one of your untapped Autobots. Add its attack total to one of your untapped Autobots until the end of turn. So, nice little combination if you got somebody that's really powered up. Card number 32 is Hiding Spot. It is a secret action card. It is uncommon and has a black tile. You reveal it after your opponent has chosen an attacker, but before they choose a defender. When revealed, one of your characters will then gain stealth until the end of the turn. So hopefully you can hide the person they really wanted to go after. Number 33 is HV Electron Breacher. It is a weapon card. It is uncommon and has a black tile. It grants +2 to a Decepticon on their attack, as it can only be equipped on Decepticons. Card number 34 is Infiltrate. It is a secret action card. It is rare, and it has a blue tile in the corner. You play it, you reveal it when your opponent plays an action card that has an orange tile. Once that's revealed, you scrap the action, and it has no effect. So do your homework on the action cards when you decide to pull that one out. Card number 35 is the Laser Cutlass. It is a weapon upgrade. It is a rare card, and it has a blue tile in the corner. You can only put this on a character that has 7 stars or fewer, but it grants them Pierce 3 and +1 to their attack. Not too bad. Number 36 is the LV Gamma Disruptor Launcher. It is a weapon upgrade. It is rare and has a blue tile in the corner. This only goes on Shockwave. Up to 2 of these can be put into one weapon slot. And when you put this onto Shockwave, your opponent chooses a card from their hand and scraps it. That, and it grants +2 attack to Shockwave. So this is basically the armor that the new Siege Shockwave has. And of course, card 37 is its counter to that. It is Ultra Magnus Armor. It's an armor upgrade. It is a rare card and a 2-star card. And it has blue and orange tiles. You can only put this on Autobots only. If the upgraded character would take non-attack damage, instead it takes that much damage -1. And grants +2 attack and defense to the Transformer. Of course, if you have Ultra Magnus on your team, you get to pull this out for free. You get to pull this out of your deck immediately to use. So bear that in mind, but I will warn all of you, Ultra Magnus is a very rare card. So is Shockwave. Card number 38 is Medic. It is an action card. It is common, and it has no tiles. It allows you to repair 2 damage from one character. So again, something that's nice and handy. Card number 39 is Metal Detector. It is a utility upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has a black and green tile. When the upgraded character attacks, you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an upgrade, you may play it. Of course, be wary of that. You may end up with something. You may end up with a worse weapon than what you already got. Card number 40 is Micro Capacitor. It is a utility upgrade. It is rare and has no tiles. When you use the upgraded character's Micromaster ability, you untap that character and scrap this card. So that can come in handy if you play with a lot of Micromasters. Card 41 is Pep Talk. It is an action card. It is common, and it has a blue tile in the corner. It allows you to draw 2 cards. Card number 42 is Personal Targeting Drone. It is a utility upgrade. It is common, and it has a white and green tile. It grants Pierce 1 to a character, and when this is scrapped from a character, you scrap an enemy's utility in the process. Not bad, not bad. Doo-doo. Card 43 is Point Defense System. It is an armor upgrade. It is uncommon and it has a black tile. When the upgraded character is defending against an enemy that has Pierce, reduce that enemy's Pierce total by 2. This is going to be one that's going to turn up in a fair amount of decks. We finally, after 3 waves, we finally have something to counter Pierce. Card 44 is Papa Wheelie. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has a white tile in the corner. It allows you to flip each of your characters from bot mode to motorcycle mode. If you get it, then it says you get an extra attack, but only a motorcycle can attack this way. So finally, our motorcycle characters are finally getting some love here. Much needed love. Card 44 is Quartermaster. It is an action card. It is rare, and it has a white tile. It allows you to choose from one of 2 options. You can move an upgrade from one of your characters to another, or, this is the real kicker, put a Battlemaster upgrade from your knocked out area onto one of your characters. If you're going to play with Battlemasters, this is the card to have in your deck. Since Battlemasters, if they are, for some reason, taken away from you when they're in their weapon mode, they go in your knockout area, not to be recycled into your scrap pile. So this would allow you to get one back and use it again as a gun or a sword or whatever. So this is going to come in handy if that's how you like to play. Next up at card 46 is Reactive Armor. It is an armor upgrade. It is common, and it has an orange and green tile. It grants +1 defense to a Transformer, and it says when this is scrapped from a character, you scrap an enemy armor. So, not bad. Next up is card 47, Reflex Circuits. It is an armor upgrade. It is uncommon, and it has both a blue and green tile, and it grants +1 defense, to a Transformer. This can only be put on ranged characters. When the upgraded character is defending against a melee character, the upgraded character gets an extra +1 defense. Not bad. Card 48 is Repurpose. It is an action card. It is common, and it has a black tile in the corner. It allows you to scrap a card from your hand and then draw 2 cards. Could be useful. Card number 49 is Frag Toss. It is an action card. It is uncommon, and it has an orange tile in the corner. It allows you to do 1 damage to a tapped enemy. I think that might have come in handy during my last game. Card 50 is the RR Disruptor Blade. It is a weapon upgrade. It is rare, and it has a black tile in the corner, and grants +3 attack to a Transformer. When the upgraded character attacks and you don't flip a black tile, you get to scrap this card after the battle. So, definitely, if you put this in, keep quite a few black tile cards in your deck. You don't want to lose that. Card 51 is Scavengerd the Battlefield. It is a secret action. It is rare and has an orange tile in the corner. You reveal it when one of your characters is knocked out. Once it's revealed, instead of scrapping the character's upgrades, you may put any number of them onto one of your other characters. So you might be able to upgrade somebody real decently. But make sure they can use those upgrades. So the upgrade can't be used by another character. You're better off letting it go to the scrap pile. Number 52 is Smoke Cloak. It is an armor upgrade. It is common and has a black and blue tile. It grants Tough 1. Number 53 is Smoke Thrower. It is a weapon upgrade. It is common and has a black tile in the corner. It grants Bold 2 to a Transformer. Card 54 is Diagnosis. It is an action card. It is common and has a white tile. It allows you to repair 1 damage from your characters. But if your starting team was only Autobots, you can also draw a card. See that coming in handy. Card number 55 is Special Ops Mission. It is an action card. It is rare and has a white tile. It allows you to play a secret action, and then you may play another secret action. So, if you got secret actions in your deck, it's a good way to get some of them out there. Card 56 is Spinner Rims. It is a utility upgrade. It is uncommon and has a white tile. When the upgraded character battles and you flip your first white tiled card, flip 1 extra battle card. That might be kind of nice if you can stack your deck like that, but after 3 waves, there ought to be enough. Number 57 is Squish Them Like Bugs. It's an action card. It is uncommon and has an orange tile in the corner. It says, choose one of your characters. When it does attack damage this turn to an enemy that has fewer stars than it, do 1 damage to each enemy that has fewer stars than your character. That can be nasty. You can see that going into a lot of combiner decks. Alright, number 58 is Steady Shot. It's an action card. It is uncommon. And it has black and blue tiles. One of your characters gets +2 attack until the end of the turn. That can come in handy. Card number 59 is Sturdy Armor. It's an armor upgrade. It is uncommon and has both a blue and green tile and grants +1 defense. It can only be put on specialists only, and while the upgraded character is defending against a ranged enemy, the upgraded character gets another +1 defense. So, not bad. Especially given the number of specialists in this game. Number 60 is Take Cover. It's a secret action. It is rare and has a blue tile in the corner. You reveal it when 1 or more of your characters would take non-attack damage during your opponent's turn. Once it's revealed, instead your characters can't take the non-attack damage for that turn. So that can come in handy. Card 61 is Two-Pronged Attack. It is a rare card and an action card. And it has an orange tile in the corner. You choose one of your characters. If it's a tank, your opponent chooses 2 cards from their hand and scraps them. If it's a plane, your opponent chooses one of their characters and does 2 damage to it. Interesting. That one's going to be a fun one to play with. Card 62 is Unconventional Flying Object. It is an action card. It is rare and has a blue tile. It allows you to flip one of your spaceships to bot mode and then flip it back to alt mode. That can come in handy with some of the shockwaves we've gotten. Card 63 is Urban Camo. It's a utility upgrade. It is common and has a blue tile. It grants tough 1 to a Transformer. And then lastly, number 64 is the W5 Gyro Blaster. It is a utility upgrade. It is rare and has no tiles, but it does grant +1 attack to a Transformer. And when the upgraded character battles, each player can't flip more than 2 battle cards during this battle. That can be nice. That might have saved me in my last game, too. But at any rate, that's all 64 of the battle cards from the Siege expansion. I do hope all of you out there enjoyed it. If you did like this video, please leave me a thumbs up here on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ring the bell so you'll be notified when I post future content. As we know, we got some Transformer cards to cover at some point. Also, please consider sharing your thoughts about the battle cards from Siege War for Cybertron in the comments down below. This is Sparkster1701 saying I will catch you all later.